Hello everyone and welcome back to another Cookalong. Today I'm going to be showing you a comfort food favourite of mine. So it's a really quick recipe when you're sort of feeling a little bit tired and you don't want to spend a long time cooking, but you want something delicious and nutritious. Well, here it is. It's a soy pasta packed full of goodness. It'll fill you up and it'll probably cheer you up too if you need some cheering up. And it can be done in very quick time, less than half an hour, and you've got yourself a great meal. So if you're ready to cook with me, let's get in the kitchen. So what are we going to need for this super quick pasta dish? So we have the pasta, of course. Today I've gone for whole wheat pasta. You can choose spaghetti, you can choose penne, and whole wheat pasta has slightly healthier properties. It's a lot higher in fibre. So I've chosen whole wheat pasta today, but of course you can use normal pasta if you'd like. Then I've got some lovely mushrooms here. Go with any mushrooms that you enjoy. It could be white close cut mushrooms. It could be chestnut mushrooms like mine. It could be oyster. Really go with whatever mushrooms that you enjoy or you can get a hold of. Got a lovely aubergine here. One of my favourite vegetables. I've got garlic, butter and spinach, and that is all we are going to need to make this dish. And I've got some coriander to garnish, but that is completely optional. So first of all, let us wash our hands. So I'm just going to wash my hands now and get ready for nice and thoroughly. Get ready for what will be an amazingly quick and tasty meal. So this is the type of meal that you will be cooking maybe if you don't have that much time, so maybe you've been out all day and you're looking for something comfortable to get you started for the day. So first of all, I'm just going to boil this water ready for the pasta, like so. So we don't want too much here, just enough water to cook pasta for two. That'll be more than enough. So while that's boiling, it's time to start chopping. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the heat on for the big pan here, which is what I'm going to cook the mushrooms and aubergines in. So first of all, I'm just going to slice the mushrooms. So I'm just going to give them a very quick rinse, just to get all the dirt off them. With the mushrooms, we're going to be only very gently cooking them, so I think that much is enough really. And we're just going to very carefully slice. It'll be quite chunky here, so I'm going to cut mine into 4. So bridge, nice and slowly using our knife. Nice and chunky. So you want it to soak up, because when you cook mushrooms, they get quite shrunken down. So a lot of it is water. Go. A few more. That's the mushrooms done. There we go. Now for the aubergine, I'm going to give it a rinse. Cut head. So, I'm going to half it. Like so. Maybe use this half here. So I'm just going to cut into sticks like that, and I'm just going to very roughly chop to a similar size to the mushrooms. That is looking good to me, like that. So let's maybe, yeah, that will be good. So there we go. You know what? Yeah, there we go. So this is a portion for 2. Therefore, if you were doing it for 4, then you just use all of them. But I'm just going to make a portion for 2. And of course, our garlic, which I'll slice in a second. But as you can see, the water's been boiled, so I'm going to get that water and I'm going to pour it into where we're going to cook the pasta. Like so. So I'm going to let that water heat up. So I've turned the heat on the pasta, like so. And we're just going to add a teaspoon of salt into the pasta water. Okay. So while that heats up, I can start actually frying off the aubergines and mushrooms. I was going to need a little bit of vegetable oil just to get it going. So just over here, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, like so. Okay. See, vegetables in. Give it a good old swirl. Let's add the mushrooms. Oh, I just love hearing that sizzle. And the aubergine. Like that. Give it a good old stir. And also at this stage, just going to add a tiny bit of salt. Just a little bit. There we go. And give it a good old stir. So we'll let that fry off a little while we deal with garlic. So I'm going to get 3 cloves because I love garlic, but you can use as much or as little garlic as you like. If you like garlic, definitely use more. These are quite big cloves as well. So how do we get garlic? Crush it using the knife, the flat part of the knife, and we peel the skin like so. Comes off nice and easily. So you place your hand on the knife and press down. Remember, when we're using a knife, really important that we get adult supervision. So I can already smell the mushrooms. They smell amazing. Struggling a little bit with the skin. There we go. That's number 2. And like that, press down. Nice and easily get off that skin. Right, so I'm just going to very finely chop. So remember, nice and slowly. There's no rush. Just thinly slice. So we're going to use our little grip, bridge grip like this. And very slowly slice the garlic. No need to rush. And after this, that is all the chopping that we'll need to do today. That's it. All the chopping's done. Right. So, you see, mushrooms and aubergines are cooking along nicely. It's smelling fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Go a little bit more. In the meantime, this water's getting boiled. We need to add our pasta. So, I'm going to add the pasta now. So, I'm making it for 2 people, so it's going to be around 160 grams of pasta. Is about just over 1/3 of the packet. It's about there. That should be just fine. So I just need to give a little mix. Let that boil away. In the meantime, you can see all the liquid from the mushroom and aubergine starting to release itself, which is good. That is what we want, to make sure it releases all its flavours. And it's just smelling, great. And we haven't even added the garlic yet, which is always a good sign. So I'm just going to put this in the bin. Clear up. So this is just such a fantastic meal because it just comes together so quickly, and it still has so much nutrients in it from the mushrooms, from the spinach, and from the aubergine. And of course, because we're using whole wheat pasta, again just boosting the amount of nutrients we are getting from this meal. And look, we've really done all the chopping now. That's all done, so it really does come together very quickly. Right. Now it is time to add butter. So, just going to get the spoon. I'm just going to add a good, generous tablespoon of butter. Now, this is why it's such a comfort food. It's probably something that you don't want to be eating every day, but you want to add that butter in, like so. Starting to smell great. And then you add the garlic. Nom nom. So add the garlic and the butter at the same time and give it a good old stir. And now you're really going to get hit by the smells from the dish. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't steam up too much. but it's the garlic smell is going to hit you, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's at this stage where I've obviously completely and utterly forgot to bring the soy sauce in. So if you give me 1 second, I'm just going to get the soy sauce. Yeah, I don't know how I was thinking of making a soy pasta without soy sauce. Anyway, I've got the soy sauce here now. The butter is just smelling absolutely amazing. Very, very tasty. You can see it's got this lovely glossy finish. So yeah, this is definitely more of a comfort food, and certainly something that you don't want to be eating every day. It's a bit more of a treat. But as treats go, still a very healthy one. So I'm just making sure this pasta is doing okay. So on the packet, the pasta says that we should cook this for 9 to 11 minutes. So I want to be cooking this really for about 7 to 8 minutes. And that way, once you put it in here and cook it a bit more, it sucks up all the flavour, which is lovely. So, as you can see, oh, it's smelling amazing right now. This garlicky mix. So we're just going to now add a teaspoon of soy, like so. Oh, wow. And that's going to give it this rich flavour. Very dark, quite salty, and this is why it's such a perfect comfort food. Because you kind of want something like that when you're craving comfort food. You kind of want something that's got a lot of flavour in it, but will take no time whatsoever. So, in that goes. Now we just wait, really, till this pasta's done. So yeah, I reckon we've got another 2 or 3 minutes on the pasta. And let this wonderful aubergine and mushroom mix go a little bit longer. But it's looking good to me. Very, very tasty. I'm getting very hungry just sitting here. So yeah, this is how simple this dish is. Look, it's just 2 things here. In the meantime, I could actually be cleaning, which I might do now actually. I'll start cleaning. That way it's one less job to do. And that goes. You don't usually see this bit, guys. This is behind the scenes footage almost. So yeah, in the meantime, you can just be careful obviously when you clean knives. Chopping board. Nice and clean. Go. Lovely. Right over here. So back to the dish. Oh, look at this. It's just smelling absolutely amazing. Now it's time to check up on that pasta, which should almost be ready. So I'm just going to take one out and try it. Yep, that pasta's almost done. That was great. Great news. So I'm just going to take the heat down from this. So I'm going to take the heat down from the mushrooms and aubergine while we wait for the pasta. Pasta's about 1 minute away from being done, which is great. I'm going to prepare a plate for myself. Let's go with. I wonder what plate I should use here. I think we'll go with a little one here. Perfect for a sort of lunch snack, shall we say. So what we're going to be doing is bringing the pasta into the dish. So I'm going to get this pasta here. Ooh, very steamy. And bring it in. So I also want to use some of the pasta water. That builds the sauce, you see. So bring some of that pasta in. Turn that heat off actually. Just going to turn the heat off. And just take all that pasta and bring it in. Stir it in like so. Look at that. Stir it all in. Garlicky, buttery, soy goodness. So take all that wonderful pasta. So yeah, much healthier than your white pasta. There we go. That's good for me. I'm just going to drain the rest of this using a colander. So be careful here, it's going to be hot. Okay. Put the rest in there. Lovely. So leave this here. Meanwhile, we return to the pasta and look at that. So simple. And we've literally got 3 things that are flavouring it: the soy, the garlic and the butter. Let's give it a nice stir, and it's just so luscious and creamy almost, yet salty. And there is still a little bit of sweetness as well. Yeah, it's just great. So last but not least, we'll get our spinach. I'm just going to turn the heat off now. We do not need the heat. And just throw the spinach in there for that hit of nutrients. And that's going to very quickly wilt away. And then we're going to check for seasoning, which is very, very important, just making sure that our seasoning's on point. So I'm just going to give it a good old stir, making sure that spinach wilts away. So I'm just going to get a spoon here and try some of the pasta and see what the seasoning's like. Oh wow. It is just the simplest of dishes. And yet, oh, this is why it's one of my favourite comfort foods. So I'm going to get my spoon here, take it off the heat, and just spoon in this wonderful pasta. So simple and easy to make, but just so delicious. There we go. Just so quick, and it's just, yeah, as I said, this is definitely a comfort food. So we can't be eating this every night, but it's just a great recipe to have. Just so you know, you can whip something up really, really quickly. And all these things like butter, soy sauce, garlic, you probably have the pasta, you probably have, in your cupboard somewhere. To finish off, I'm going to have a little bit of black pepper. This is optional. A little bit of black pepper like so. Get some lovely fresh coriander leaves and just dress it up like so.
And I like my food a little bit spicy. So I'm going to add just some chili flakes on top, but that's again all optional. Do not have to add chili flakes if you don't want to. So I think the chili flakes are up here somewhere. I'm just going to add a few little chili flakes. Put it on my hand first so I don't do too much. Like so. And there you have it. A simple, really quick and easy comfort food dish, which is packed full of vitamins and nutrients. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy this one. It's absolutely delicious and I can't wait to tuck in. Enjoy, guys, and thank you so much for cooking with me.
Thanks so much, guys, for joining me in the kitchen. I really hope you enjoy your meal. Again, it's just fantastic to see so many of you getting involved. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support, and I really hope that you're enjoying the food that we're cooking together. Have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.